It is so great seeing my next guest get this huge opportunity coming up here at UFC 274. He's going to be taking on light heavyweight champion Glover Teixeira. It is Jiri Prochazka back here on the program. Jiri, how are you?
Hey, I'm great.
That's good to hear. Before we get into this fight, I saw you did some sumo wrestling with another Czech sumo wrestler. How was that? That looked pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun because that was a new experience for me to try this sport, and he was great. He's especially that Takanoyama, this guy Pavel Boyar from Czech Republic. He's a very great man with a good character, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that to share the experiences from the martial arts and from his sport, which where it's the same principles. Yeah, it's the martial arts works on same principles everywhere. Sumo, taekwondo, karate, Thai boxing, everywhere. And yeah, it was a pleasure to feel that, to spoke about that.
That's great. Would you ever do that again? Would you ever take another sumo wrestling match?
Maybe I don't know. maybe like a challenge, but the most the best thing what I think from this experience was with that these clothes, what they use, these sumo wrestlers, yeah. And
yeah.
These I don't know what is the name in English. This
it's what they wear. Like you're talking the outfit, right? The design.
The outfit, and it's so effective because you can breathe to your stomach, and that gave you a lot of power to move, to be stronger, and that was the best experience from that.
Let's talk about this title fight. Of course, Glover Teixeira defeated Jan Blachowicz, and he ended up winning the title. How soon after that fight did you know that you were going to be next? I know you were the backup for the title fight, but when did you actually find out that this fight was going to happen?
They spoke about it after that fight. After that fight, that I will be the next challenger, but it was not confirmed from UFC till 1 month back, something like that. And but they just spoke about it. Yeah, they want to do that. They want to give me that chance to fighting for a title, but it was not sure. It was not sure, and for me and for my team, it was sure when I signed the contract, yeah, and that was the last week. So,
were you surprised that Glover beat Jan Blachowicz? Were you expecting him to win?
I think nobody expect that, and I like to no expect when I'm watching the fighting, yeah, because every time my stand, my attitude is to watch the fight with no attitude, to be the
no expectations. No expectations for the fight.
No expectations. Yeah, and this fight, that was the biggest surprise. That was the biggest surprise, especially for me, who's the next challenger. Yeah, and Glover Teixeira, he showed that he won the title. He won the title, and he proved that, and now he showed to everybody he's the strongest guy in our division, with a very dangerous wrestling and a very strong wrestling, very technical ground game. So it's a new challenge for me, because I think if the Jan will be the next opponent for me, I think I will have another strategy for the Jan, yeah. And now I don't know who is the more. I don't know now. I don't know who's the more dangerous, or Jan or Glover. But I taking seriously both of them.
Absolutely. No, that
Now,
makes sense.
now is the Glover opponent. Let's win this fight.
I know you had a chance to work with Jack Hermansson, who's actually fighting in the main event next Saturday. How was it getting to work with him? Jack said he had a really good time training with you.
Yes, yes. We train together, and we share some technical and mental strategy. What we use in the fighting, and how I see the fighting, yeah, and all these things. He showed me in some private class. Uh, he showed me some technique, what I was looking for, and I showed him too. And that was just one week in Norway, and it was a great to share the time with this guy who is on that level, on the ground game, especially the ground game and wrestling. Yeah, so
That's great. Well, yeah, it seemed like it worked out, and it was you guys have a mutual friend or teammate or something that brought you guys together, right? Is
the friend who trained with him some time before, the fighter from Czech Republic, the Patrick Insel, and he contacted me for this Frontline Academy in Norway. So we started to cooperate.
That's great. How do you think Jack will do next Saturday against Sean Strickland? He's got a really good ground game.
I know the Sean Strickland, and because he's a very sympathetic guy, or very
Aggressive?
nice guy.
Oh, nice guy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, nice guy. Like I think it's the good to talk with him. I think I spoke with him. I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe
Okay.
not.
Well, you have the same. You have the same manager. And Sean do. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a very good guy, and he's like a tough warrior. Yeah.
Yes.
He like to go hard on the trainings, to use a lot of energy. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I like his style, and the same attitude like before the Blachowicz and Glover. I have the same attitude for this fight between the Strickland and Hermansson. Yeah,
Okay.
let the better win. Let the better win. Yeah, if there is, if the better will be this guy. So
yeah, that makes sense. And just last thing on Jack, is there any plans to train with Jack in the future after training with him this time?
Yeah, sure. I wanna return to the Norway, because they have to give me a lot from the ground game, and so I think I will return there, especially maybe for some camp, maybe for a few weeks, and to travel a little. I like to travel Norway a little, because now when I was there last time, there was not so much time.
Let's talk about Glover Teixeira. Obviously, we know he's great on the feet. He has knockout power, but he also has a really good ground game. Glover's very tough to finish. Does that change your strategy going into this fight, just knowing how tough Glover is to put away?
No. I just have to. I just have to make my punches harder. To not harder, to be better, to be more precise, to make my punches and all my attacks, not just punches, elbows, knees, kicks, everything, every my action and reaction, every my attacks, offensive, to make it much effective, and that's what I'm working on. So
yeah.
So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just focusing on what you're good at.
Yeah, from my side, there is no big change of strategy. Maybe in that I will be much how to say, much take care
Mhm.
about the wrestling and
Right.
the ground
Pay attention to the wrestling. Yeah.
yeah, pay attention about the wrestling and ground game, and the best move in the MMA ever
Yeah.
on the
No,
on the on the on my feet.
yes. No, that makes sense. I watched your interview with CBS Sports and with JHK, and I know that you will be going to Fight Ready to train there for 3 weeks with Henry Cejudo and Jon Jones. How did that get set up? Did you message Henry on Instagram? How did you get connected with Henry Cejudo?
Their team contact me.
Oh, okay.
I think 1 year back, and I didn't took that seriously, and they wrote me. I don't know, before the new year again. So we start to about the negotiation in that for some camp, and it's a pleasure to be the part of these team, of these to use their
Knowledge. Yeah.
knowledge, skills. And I think I have to not I have to, but I have skills what I can
Yeah,
to share.
you can teach them things, they can teach
Okay.
you things, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, sure. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
just
That's why
just
I'm here.
just like, yeah, just like that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Was it Henry messaging you specifically, or was it his coach?
First this coach and then the Henry.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. And had you ever met Henry Cejudo before, or is this the first time you'll be meeting him?
Who I think it will be the first time. Yeah, it
Oh,
will be
cool.
first
Okay,
time.
that's great.
Yeah.
And same thing with Jon Jones. Have you and Jon ever met before?
Yeah, I met the John in 2017
Okay.
or 2016 year in Albuquerque, where he when he trained there. I was there for a 1 month camp.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So yeah.
So that's cool. They made the offer to you, but why did you choose them? Because I'm sure you could have trained at other gyms. Why specifically did you want to work with Henry Cejudo and Fight Ready?
Yeah, because they gave me the information what I wanted for to know about the camp, because I thought about another camp,
Hmm.
camp, I think 2 3 places more, but the fighters who train there,
Hmm.
who have the who have the uh, great wins, and it's the true champions. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
true champions of the MMA. They train there, so that's the I think the
It's
best place to train there. If they're train Jon Jones, Davison Figueredo, yeah, and
yeah.
others. So that's enough for me to to going there and train there.
That's great, and that's going to be happening. I think next week. When are you? What date are you heading down there?
Yeah, from 31 till 22 of
Oh, it's
January.
pretty soon here. Okay, great. That's awesome. And just how excited are you to get to work with Jon Jones? Because obviously he was the former champion.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that I will have the problem with him because he's so heavy now, and
Mhm.
I am my best skills is in movement, in not in wrestling. So I like to go there and teach from him, to learn from him, uh, his wrestling skills and his ground game skills. So that will be the pleasure.
And do you see if this camp goes well? Do you think you would continue to do your camps at Fight Ready, or is it just for this fight you're going to do this training camp?
We will see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
No
know.
expectations, right? You just
Yeah,
take it in.
yeah, yeah. Many camps. What I tried. I returned in my past. many time till to the All Stars.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because they have the good training sessions and good training system too. And but I want to try something new and to watching to studying the others. Yeah.
Yes. Who will be in your corner for this fight? Do you know?
My coaches, my coaches.
Okay.
There is I know there is a, for the title fight there is a there can be the more people.
Mhm.
Yeah, two more people, I think. And my friends, my manager, they asked me if they can be in my
In the
corner
corner, of
too.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said no. There will be nobody, just me and my two coaches who was with me all the time before the in the rising in all my career,
Yeah.
because I have to feel the
Same
same
energy, right? Same energy for
yeah,
every fight because you're
same
winning. So
energy.
why
Yeah,
change
yeah.
anything, right? Yeah.
Yes, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I have to be, because we are on the same wave. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't want to have there more people or whoever, doesn't matter. For me,
Yeah.
it's important. These people, they know me. I know them. That's all.
Yeah, and the reason I asked is I was wondering if maybe Cejudo or his coach would be in your corner, but I guess that hasn't. You just want to keep the same corner as before.
Yes, I want to keep the same guys in the corner. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And how do you feel like the fight will play out on May 7th? How do you envision the fight unfolding?
That's in my head. Thank
Okay.
you. But I don't want to share it. But one thing I can say, I
Mhm.
just want to rule. I just That's all the time my vision about every fight. But I have to realize it right now, and that's every time the same. To rule the fight, to rule my opponent, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally.
Yeah,
To keep the to keep to keep the place in the cage under mind control. That's all.
that makes sense. It looks like it's going to get rescheduled, but it's Jan Blachowicz and Alexander Rakic. Who do you favor in that fight? Because that's an interesting matchup. Who do you favor? Who do you think wins?
I don't have a favorite in this fight.
Mhm.
Like in other fights, just I just see the in the pure facts.
Right. Okay.
And in this fight, I think the Blachowicz is not better. He have a better skills, better focus, better uh, hard punching. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
much better the precision in the punches.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
I know you're not looking past Glover in this fight, but if you were to win the UFC light heavyweight championship, what would it mean to not only be the first UFC champion from the Czech Republic, but I think you would also be the first champion from Risen that has won a UFC title. Ryzen, I should say.
Um,
Does that mean anything to you?
yeah, sure. One from one side is it's a great thing,
Mhm.
but I'm taking myself like a champion a long time before, so for me it's I don't want to say normal, but
Mhm. I see. Yeah, it's a different mentality. You feel like you've always sort of had this
yes,
champ. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah, sure,
understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm just going I'm just going for my title,
Mhm.
and that's all.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah,
I mentioned Alexander Rakic and Jan Blachowicz. Do you think the winner of that fight will fight the winner of your fight? Is that your understanding?
I think yeah. I
Okay.
think yeah, that's logically, yeah.
Yeah. And Rakic is a name that I know always gets brought up to you. Are things personal between you two? Because it seems like he doesn't like you very much, Alexander Rakic.
I don't care about him. I don't care, and I don't.
Understand.
I stopped thinking about this guy
Mhm.
because uh, I'm taking him like a normal fighter, and that's all. I forgot for these things what he said and what he what he spoke about me, and does it for me it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm focusing to be the champion and to show the best. This is for me, this fighting is not about what we saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's important, but you must do that. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
and for me it's much important the doing the things, not what we saying, because when the fighters start talking, that's that's not good. I think we are not there for the talking. We are here for fighting, to 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 achieve to winning, and to prove the world we are the best. That's why we are in UFC, and that's why we fighting for the title fights.
Yes. Very well said. Very well said. Jan Blachowicz has also mentioned about maybe moving up to heavyweight in the future. Do you ever see yourself going to heavyweight later in your career?
Maybe, yeah, but now I feel whew, sharp in the in the sharpest condition when I'm 98 kilograms
Mhm.
in the preparing mode. Yeah, so I want to keep it right now.
Okay.
Maybe later uh, I will be bigger and how to say,
Yeah. Maybe it'll be tougher to cut weight.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That
So
makes sense.
we will see. Now I'm glad to be in my weight, my light heavyweight category.
For sure. Okay, I just had two more quick questions. I saw in your interview with John Coe that you drink a beer with your team before you go on your flight. Do you have a favorite
Yeah,
beer that you like drinking? Is there a favorite beer that you have?
yeah, sure. Our Czech Republic Pilsner Urquell, yeah, the Pilsen,
Okay.
and there's a more beers in Czech Republic because we are the specialist for the beers. But I think the Pilsen is the our national honor.
Right. Okay. I'll have to check that one out. Have you ever had
Yeah,
any Canadian beer before?
Canadian.
Yeah. Have you ever had Canadian beer?
No, no, not yet.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good to know. Because we have, we have Molson Canadian, we have Labatt, we have, there's a whole bunch. So if you go to the US, I guess you can't drink,
Okay,
but there would be Canadian beer if you went to the US, but maybe after the fight you
okay,
could have it. So there you
okay.
go.
I will try. I will try. Yeah,
Yeah. Let me know
yeah.
how you like it. So that would be interesting.
For my nation is the beer like you don't drink after the training. That's normal because
Oh,
we
okay.
drink that beer. We drink beer normally.
Interesting. Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, that's good to know. And on that note, because I'm Canadian, we love our beer and we love our hockey. Have you watched any hockey lately? Because the hockey season's in full force.
no, not so much. Not so much.
No.
Maybe in when it's some Olympics, when it's
Yeah, the
Olympic.
Olympics are coming up soon. So will you be
Yeah,
watching the
yeah,
Czech
yeah. So
Republic? Yeah, because they do
yeah,
very
sure.
well at hockey. So
Yeah, sometimes, yeah,
for sure, for
yeah,
sure. And my last question, we don't know where this fight's going to take place. Do you have a
yeah.
preference? Would you like it to take place in Vegas, or does it not matter
No,
to you?
doesn't matter because I'm the fighter and I like to fight everywhere. If it will be in Rio, then we it will be in Rio. If it will be in Vegas, will be in Vegas. Doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter.
Yuri, thank you so much for the time. If there's anyone you'd like to thank or any social media you would like to promote, I will give you the last word, sir. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you, all my fans and all the people who support me. We going for the title. Let's do that.
Love
Yeah,
it.
victory.